Bad spending habits are wrong behaviors people have when purchasing something. Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Chika Onyekachi. In today's video, we'll be talking about 10 bad spending habits you need to break. For instance, purchasing a car worth 10 million when you could have bought the one of 5 million is a bad spending habit. This means you could have saved money for purchasing a less expensive car, yet you choose to spend more money by buying a more expensive vehicle. People who tend to be frugal or careful with their spending won't make an irrational decision such as this. To manage your income effectively, prevent impulse buying, and avoid debt, here are some of the most common bad spending habits you must break. Number 1. Purchasing cheap or inferior products. Although it's important to save some extra cash when purchasing an item, but you shouldn't buy an item that is defective or not durable. Some cheap products won't help you save money. Instead, they will make you spend so much cash you never planned for. This is because these cheap products won't be durable, breaking down along the line and causing you to spend money acquiring the same item. For example, if you buy a pressing iron for a very cheap price, there is a tendency that the appliance might be effective. So by the time it eventually gets damaged, you would spend money on another one. Buying cheap products is not a brilliant way to save money or cut costs. If you are intentional about learning how to break bad spending habits, ensure you spend money on high quality products that will serve you for a long time. Number 2, paying for subscriptions you don't use. Paying for subscriptions you barely use is one of the easiest ways to let your money down the drain. Besides, if you are not a high income earner, don't ever subscribe to numerous services that you don't constantly enjoy and use. For example, if you subscribe to 2 different movie channels, you have a bad spending habit. This is because you can't use the 2 platforms simultaneously, and you would have to use only one at a particular time. Hence, you are actually wasting money by buying for the 2 services. This is a practical example of buying something that prevents you from saving money. On the other hand, if you are someone who pays for gym classes and exercises every month, you may be spending too much. There are interesting and healthy ways you can exercise independently without paying any gym instructor. Number 3, shopping for status. One of the most unwise spending decisions you can ever make is to shop for status. People tend to care or give you attention when you flaunt a lot of money with the clothes you wear, the car you drive, and the type of house you live in. But sadly, no one would care or come to your aid when you become financially stranded. Therefore, it's pointless to spend money on certain things just because you need to make an impression of who you want people to think you are. That's not a wise decision, because you won't be able to live up to people's expectations eventually. If you don't know how to stop bad spending habits at the moment, you can start with this: stop shopping for status. More importantly, you must learn to spend money only on the things you need. Forget about keeping up to the Kardashians and focus on your necessities. A luxurious lifestyle is not for anyone who wants to break bad spending habits and live frugally. Number 4, not having a budget. As of today, budgeting is as important as acquiring money. Millions of people across the world are learning how to budget their income and avoid unnecessary financial losses. If you must succeed in breaking bad financial habits, you need to build a monthly budget. And budgeting is the financial guidance you need when it comes to spending money. Once you have built a working budget, every single cent you spend must be on the expenses you have budgeted for. This would enable you to avoid reckless spending and break bad spending habits. It helps you account for every 1 kobo or 1 naira that leaves your bank account. Number 5, spending more for convenience. When purchasing anything, the most convenient option usually costs more money. If you have a bad spending habit, you may always choose a convenient option without minding spending extra cash. For example, you might prefer shopping at a grocery store that is closest to you, even though they are more expensive than in other distant stores. Another example is eating out instead of cooking your own meals because eating at the restaurant feels convenient. Once you make this a habit, you'll be losing a lot of money without knowing. Most times, you need to ignore buying things of convenience. Remember, it takes hard work to break bad habits or addictions. And that is the pressure you need to apply while learning how to break bad spending habits. Ignore the laziness and do what you have to do. Number 6, shopping groceries without a list. Anyone who goes shopping without a list tends to spend more money than the intended amount. When you visit a grocery store unprepared without a list, you might spend recklessly purchasing items you probably don't need. Moreover, you may not buy the needful even though you have spent a lot of money. To avoid this situation, use a shopping list to prepare for all your intended purchases. By the time you walk into the store, you won't be confused about what to buy and what to ignore. Shopping for groceries with a list is a simple technique that can help you master how to stop bad spending habits. Number 7, falling victim to BOGO trick. Buy one, get one free is an old sales trick that still works on some people. The trick makes people to buy what they don't even need. Since they are being offered a free product for every purchase they make, they see it as an opportunity to cheat the vendor. Meanwhile, they have become victims of impulse buying. If you happen to walk into a store where promo sale is being run, don't be quick to make any purchase. You must first ask yourself if what you are purchasing would be of importance or use. If the answer is not in the affirmative, you must ignore the offer. Number 8, using multiple credit cards. Using one credit card puts you at risk of incurring so many debts, let alone using multiple credit cards. If you have a credit card, use it only for emergency purposes. When shopping or purchasing an item, use cash instead of credit cards because it enables you to control your expenses by limiting your spending power. Interestingly, some financial experts would advise people to literally cut their credit cards and dump them in the trash. This is because credit cards has been proven to be one of the most common causes of impulse buying and debt. Even if you must use credit cards, make sure you don't use more than one. Besides, it should not be used frequently. Use it only when you are in dire need of cash when purchasing something. This is one of the simple methods of breaking bad spending habits effectively. In conclusion, bad spending habits will hurt your finances if you don't find a way to crush them permanently. This video has revealed some of the most costly mistakes you can make while spending money. If you strictly adhere to the advice suggested here, you will make better spending decisions and improve your finances. Moreover, breaking these bad spending decisions won't be easy initially. It will help if you give yourself some time while consistently trying to be cautious with your spending. If this video was helpful to you, kindly subscribe, like, share, comment, and turn on your notification bell to be notified anytime I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.